Storytelling has been a good thing. Today I will tell you a story about a lady called Anne. She was raped when she was a child. I have been on a journey for much of my life, looking to find a way to discover peace. A place where my feet are on the ground and my face tipped up to the sun. I was raped as a child, following the death of my father by someone in my family. It happened many times over many years. As the years between these events and where I am now grow, I see more and more that this journey is about reconciliation and choice. This reconciliation has not necessarily been with the person who hurt me or family member, although that has begun to come into it, but more a path of reconciliation with myself. I've had to learn to forgive myself for not telling anyone, for not saying no, for not getting help. I have had to learn not to hate myself, my body, and my history for not giving me the tools to stand firm and know that I have a right to be alive. It has been a remapping of my exercise of the world and a remapping of my place within the world. The biggest turning point has been realizing I have a choice in how I respond to my feelings. I do not have to sink into feelings of loathing, self-hatred, or powerlessness. If I have no choice in having those feelings or not, then ultimately I will not recover. Whereas if I can choose where to place my focus and my attention, then I find I have more options, more chances of healing. I cannot change what happened to me, but I can change my response to it. Of course, each day has a rhythm of its own, and sometimes I'm unable to make that choice. Sometimes I'm overwhelmed by despair and sadness. Yet other days I'm happy and at peace. I see that my journey to recovery can only be located deep within me. It cannot be dependent on my family, on reconciliation, on apologies. It can only be done by me, and by me making choices each day, sometimes each minute. My relationship with forgiveness is that it has to start internally. I cannot forgive others if I do not have a sense of who I am and a gentleness towards myself. I can foster an intention towards what I perceive forgiveness to be, and I can foster an attitude of non-violence towards the person. But that has to include a non-violent attitude to myself. I don't believe forgiveness is about a lack of anger or a lack of righteousness and indignation, but it is an internal intention of non-violence that we can nurture in order to live more at peace with ourselves, those who have hurt us, and the world around us. For me, it is about a choice to be in the world, relating to the world in a particular way that is not perpetuating the hurt and damage that caused that particular act of violence towards me all the years ago. That's a nice story by Anne. Someone hurt her. I believe someone has hurt you. What do you have to do? Forgive yourself and forgive the person. She says it's a journey of reconciliation. If you trust upon God, you will be in a position to love that neighbor who has hurt you. Please love the neighbor who has hurt you. Forgive yourself, forgive the neighbor, and life will be smooth. Thank you, and be blessed.